Hi Podai! My name is Jennifer Strait and I am 43 years old. I live in beautiful Portland, Oregon, and it actually snowed on the day that I wanted to do this. How divine is that? Big flakes. This is my daughter Josephine, and I'm married to a fabulous man named Richard Appleyard. And I found out about this show and I knew that I just had to throw my hat in. My great-great-grandfather decided that he did not want to go into the family business of being the jewelers to the King of Norway. So he got a job when he was 11 or 12 as a cabin boy, and he wound up settling in Puget Sound, which is Olympia, Washington now. And the Frisch family, Olaf Bertram Frisch was my great-great-grandfather. And he and his wife settled in Olympia, Washington. And being Norwegian saved their lives because they got snowed in one time when they were trying to mark land to settle. And he made his own pair of skis. And they skied down to the next group of settlers and they got supplies and skied back. The rest of the settlers decided they couldn't take the harsh weather, so they went back to the East Coast. But my family stayed, and the Frisch family are part of the pioneering families of Washington State. I've been a Washington State University professor. I taught clothing and textiles. I also am an artist, and I'll show you a little bit. I also invented something that is very similar to the Viking runes. I have always used my family heritage as something fun to share with people, but I've never been to Norway, and I would love the chance to do it. Also, my great-great-uncle Ragnar Frisch won the Nobel Prize for Norway in econometrics. And what's really funny is one time I was working in a pub in London and some guys from Norway came in, and you never know, out of the blue I said, "So, my great-great-uncle won the Nobel Prize for economics for Norway," and one of the guys actually carried a torch in the parade celebrating Ragnar's win. Apparently my family still has a jewelry store in Oslo called A. Frisch Gold, I think. You know what? I don't even know. I would love the opportunity to meet my relatives. And also, I didn't get the gene that lets me know how to study economics, but I did get the gene that makes me love, love, love jewelry. And I would love the opportunity to reconnect with my Norwegian roots. And I'm going to share a little bit more about me and my family a little bit later. I wanted to show you what I also created. They're called blingets, but they are like the ancient Viking runes. So if you want to come a little bit closer, I will show you what I'm doing. Okay. These are blingets, and I invented them with a good friend of mine, and I'm working on producing them so that I can bring them to the world. And the concept of Viking runes and the divination and the ability to connect with your subconscious. Anyway. So these are fun and they're fabulous, and I'm going to do a blinget reading right here as part of my video, and this is my question. Am I going to get the opportunity to go to Norway? I'm pulling out 3. Oh, okay. So I got the martini, and the martini means happy hour, having fun, celebrating. I got the $. Well, we also happen to know that there's a little dollar prize, okay? So I got the dollar prize, which means abundance and richness and value. And I got the girl, which means the feminine and pampering, and that could be me celebrating the fact that I'm going to Norway and I'm going to win the money. My daughter Josephine would like to say a few words before we close.
I like Iker Svensker.
Jeg liker ikke svensker. And in the great, great rock band, Aha, I say, take on me.